Good morning. Welcome to Goodwill Commodities. In this presentation, we are going to see how you should have applied our simple day trading strategy on Friday to gain success in day trading. As you all know, we had included a few more valuable technical tools to guide you and make this strategy a very great success. Now, let us move on. As you all know, whenever I place the cursor on any particular candlestick, you can see the date and time below. You can see this blue color candlestick that indicates yesterday's price, that was Friday's price opening. Now I want to remind you and I want to repeat you about the rules which we were about to follow, since we had included a few technical tools. Whenever the price is staying above this green color moving average line, we are going to stay only in buy. We are not going to risk anything on sell. So now see, you can see this after the price opening, the signal, our charting platform had provided us a signal which was in red color. Even though the price provided a signal below the lower band, normally we should have taken this we would have taken this signal. Since the price we got a signal below the lower band, we would have taken this. Since our first rule says that if the price is staying above this green color line, you are always going to stay in buying. It depends upon the clients to take their risk, and as a rule, we go with the rules and regulations, and we know that we are not going to enter into this call, because our rule says that if the price is staying above this green color line, you are going to stay only in buying, whatever might be the situation. Here we got a signal. Now let us do the same thing which we followed earlier. Just look at the length of the candlestick. Approximately to half the length of the candlestick, I am going to place my my buy order. Here I am going to look at the previous candlestick low, and then just few points below that I had placed my stop loss order. Please place your stop loss order after entering into your trade. Just for easy explanation, I had marked these two things. Now let us see whether we are into this trade or not. No, we are not into this trade yet. Yes, we are not into this trade. Even we identified a false candlestick. We had identified a false candlestick. So we'll be waiting for the next call. Here we got another signal. We had mentioned it very clearly. Whenever the price provides you signal within this band, we are not going to take it. So what we do is that normally we will look at the length and we are going to count it, but here we are not going to do this. Since the signal was provided within this band, we are going to neglect it and going to take the next candlestick. So the next candlestick is this, but again you see it is going to be another failure, a false candlestick. So we'll be waiting for the next signal, and again I want to repeat it, only if the market provides you signal above the upper band for buying, we will be taking it. So we are all doing this we have included this new rules just to make this strategy, just to make this strategy a great successful one, because we had identified some few false candlestick that is coming out false signal. We want to get rid of that also. So we'll be waiting for another signal. So now we got a signal here. This satisfies all our rules. Below the green line, you can take only sell, and also below the lower band. So we can take this call as a valuable signal. Just look at the length of the candlestick, and approximately to half the length of the candlestick I will be placing these orders. See how I am doing it, that's all. But again, this is a false candlestick, so I am going to delete it. Still no, we didn't get a clear indication. Here we got a clear indication which satisfies all our rules. Below the green color candlestick, we got a green signal, and below the lower band we got a red signal, that was a sell signal. Below the lower band we got another signal. So this can be a potential valuable entry if the price moves in line with what we expect. So above the previous candlestick color, I have placed my stop loss. Now let us see whether I am into this trade. Yes, after a long time I am into this trade. As you all know that we had clarified this doubt earlier. If you feel that the stop loss zone is bit higher, what you should do, we had explained it, wait for the price to enter into the expected trade zone. If the price will be providing you some pullback, then you can trade on that pullback. So let me see that how the things are moving. So here we had made a new introduction to the stop loss. For reducing the stop loss zone also, we had made our point very clear. Initially, see, I am going back and telling you, repeating it again. Initially, see, this is going to be your stop loss, but after a few candlestick, you can see this lower band, upper band is coming down. So what you should do is that modify your stop loss to this band. Always reduce your stop loss, keep reducing your stop loss. So what you should do is that you modify your stop loss according to the upper band. This will help you to decrease your loss and also to protect your profit. This is one great tool we had included to minimize the risk and maximize your profit. So initially you saw that when we took the entry, our stop loss was there, but now you can see our stop loss, where we have placed our stop loss. We are going to protect a few points, 1 or 2 points above this band. You should place 1 or 2 points above this band. So keep following our videos. Every day we will be doing it so that you will master this. Now you can see our stop loss got triggered, but see the zone, how much we had lost. We had minimized our stop loss from the point. You can see from where we started when we place our stop loss. Now you can see we had minimized our stop loss, so our entry went up in loss. So now I will be waiting for that. Yes, we had got one signal above the upper band yet to cross. Yes, now we can say that we will take this call a more valuable signal because it satisfies all our rule. Now you will be asking me a question. That is the reason why we are explaining. We are taking a lot of effort in explaining. If you take this scenario, this is a very peculiar case where the price is staying above the upper band. We got a blue signal above the upper band which indicates that come on, go for a buying. It's just touching the green line, but still it has not crossed or cleared it. Now how I can take a decision? It's very simple. Just wait for the price to cross first candlestick. Whenever the price crosses the green line, consider the first candlestick after closing. Look at the length of the candlestick. Just do the same thing what you did earlier. Look at the length of the candlestick. Since the candlestick is tiny, I have told you many times, you should be more generous to give a full length of the candlestick. But now here is the zone where you will be placing your buy entry. Where should I place my stop loss? That is going to be the another question. That for placing your stop loss, we have this upper band. You can see the price here, just 2 points below the upper band. It's very easy and simple. It's very simple. Below 2 points, below the upper band, 2 points below the upper band, place your stop loss and just wait. Now you can see how we had placed our entry. You are into the entry, and now what you should do, as I told you earlier, now your stop loss, you see the lower band had started moving. Now you should modify your stop loss according to the lower band so that you can protect all your profit. So if you are likely to run your profit till the end, you keep modifying this till the end. But if you think that okay, I had made sufficient profit based on my trading plan, I had decided okay, this much of profit I expected, I made sufficient profit so that I can book my profit and exit, that depends upon you and individual traders. That depends upon your trading plan, how much fund you have in your trading account. So everything answers the same question. So now we'll be moving. You can see the market had provided us enough profit in that particular trade entry. So the first entry we made minimum loss, the second entry we had made a very good profit. Now you can see here the market is providing us a signal, which is a red color. We are not going to take it because our rule 1 says anything above this green line, it is going to be, we will be a buy only guy till the price comes down below that, then only we will sell it. So we are not going to bother about any red color signals. As we had told you, if the price provides you any signal within this band, within this two band, we are also going to neglect that. Now we had got a valuable signal. You can, why we call this a valuable, because it satisfies all this rule. See, below this red, below the lower band, so everything comes under and red color signal. So what I'll doing is just look at the length of the candlestick, approximately to half the length of the candlestick, and I'll be placing my stop loss initially. I know later on, once we are into the song, so once we are into the trade, we can modify the stop loss. So this is a false candlestick. Again, we had identified a false candlestick. So now you can see how many times we are identifying false candlestick, how many times we are into this trade. Here you can see that now the price had provided a very clear signal here. So approximately to half the length I can place my call, and above the previous candlestick high I can place my stop loss. Now let's see whether I am into this trade, how far, whether I had made sufficient profit or not. As I told you, the stop loss, you can decrease the stop loss. You should decrease your stop loss here. Now my stop loss will be here. Why? I have modified the stop loss according to the lower band, so that I can protect protect my profit and minimize my loss. Here you can see we went for a loss. Why? Because the stop loss got triggered. So I'll be waiting for a next signal. This signal is quite a valuable signal because this satisfies all my rules. Above the green, above the upper band, so it is a very valuable signal. So what I'll be doing is that just I do the same thing which I followed earlier, the rules. Now let me see whether I am into this trade. Yes, I am into this trade. Then what I should do, here you can slowly see the band is moving, the lower band is moving. Modify your stop loss according to the lower band. Now we can see slowly and steadily the band entered into the entry point itself, so that you will be at cost. Even if the stop loss got triggered, you will be on cost. So now we can see we had made some profit. So let's move on. So we had a very good profit zone. So now we can see whenever you make a profit, you are making it big. Whenever you make some loss, you are making it small. That is a key advantage of this simple strategy. So it identifies false signal, it gives you maximum profit, it minimizes your loss, it has a trailing stop loss. What else you expect more than this? So now we can see it had provided us a signal below this lower band, but we are not going to take it because the rule 1 says above green line no selling, only buying. So we will be running ahead. So you can see that again the market. Now you can ask me a simple question like what you asked me earlier. See the price. Now you can see earlier the price was below this lower band. I didn't take a call since the rule says that above the green line no more selling. Now the price is coming here. Well, how I should pick this up? I told you it's very simple. Like I explained you with a buy example, the same thing we'll be doing. The first candlestick below this green line, take it and approximately to half the length place your order. Look for the band where the band is staying. Here the band will show you the price. Above 2-3 points above this band, place your stop loss, leave it. That's all. It's simple. I explained you earlier in the same way. Now also I have explained you. Now we can see what you are going to do. You are going to modify your stop loss according to the lower band. You are going to modify your stop loss. This will maximize your profit and minimize your loss. So it's a very helpful strategy. You can see you would have made a very huge profit in this entry point. And after that you can see the market had provided us a buy signals. We are not going to bother about this buy because our rule says that below the moving average line you cannot take any buy. You are only a sell only guy. You will only sell for sell things, you don't buy it. So now we are approaching a key zone. You can see this after this green color line, above the green color line is provided as a signal. So what you can do is that you can take this big candlestick length or this tiny candlestick's length for identifying the trade entry. You can see this big candlestick. I am going to have this, and approximately to half the length I will be placing my buy order, and below the candlestick previous candlestick low I am placing my stop loss. I know this is a very big stop loss zone. Of course this is we had identified that as a false candlestick. So how we would have identified, you know that here we got another valuable signal. You can see just below the lower band the market had provided us a signal which is very valuable because it satisfies all our rules. Since the candlestick is very tiny, we should be a bit more generous in giving the full length of the candlestick. So now let us see, we are into the trade now. What I'm going to do is, don't forget this. Earlier you keep that stop loss as such, but now you are going to move the stop loss. See how you are decreasing your stop loss. My focus is on decreasing my risk, so when I get my maximum profit, so that I can maximize my profit. See how I am decreasing my risk. So I'll be deleting this to avoid confusion. So you would have made some sufficient profit again. So 2-3 entries. Now we are approaching a bit closing time. I'm not going to bother about these buy calls as our rules are very clear. Now you can see that again we got a trade signal here. We got a trade signal here and a potential trade signal here. I'll be taking I'm likely, since this is for educational purpose, I'll be picking all these trades. So you can see that now we would have been into another trade, some minimum profit. So I'll be deleting this in order to avoid confusion. The other things are buy calls. So we are not interested in taking this buy because as you know our rules, below the green line, no buying, only selling. So since this is we got this signal by the end of the trading session, you know the time after 11 o'clock. So I'm not going to pick this trade. Now you can see how we have minimized all the risk and maximized all the profit. So keep watching our videos day by day. If you keep watching our videos, that itself we will be clarifying you all your doubts. So don't miss our videos. Follow us in YouTube. Follow us on online commodity trading mcx.com website. As we always say, we have 1-to-1 training session for our clients. Still you don't have a trading account with us, please do that. So if you have a trading account with us, this platform comes live for you. We are providing this live platform for free, and the training is also free. There is no account opening cost, low brokerage. We provide you good margin funding also. So please kindly open a trading account with us. If you are our existing client, contact us. We have 1-to-1 training session for this special simple day trading strategy. Thanks a lot for watching our videos. Happy trading. Take care. Bye.